All right, we are back out here today with Project 25 Creedmoor. So I finally got these weights in. These are the Black Opps weights. When I first got this rifle, I had ordered a set of Black Opps weights. They're like the dog bones that you see if you shoot this sport and are familiar with what I'm talking about. They're like what I call, they look kind of like dog bones. But it didn't fit very well on here. This is a MPA Masterpiece Arms hybrid chassis. I think this rifle was probably built more towards a like NRL hunter slash PRS type rifle, so it could adapt to both sports. I don't have any NRL hunter around here, so all I shoot's PRS with it. But it was a little light for my liking. It did come with a set of internal weights. I'd taken those out because I didn't think they weighed very much, but actually I did weigh them. They're just over a pound. So I put those back in and I put these on it. This rifle set up as it is, without the internal weights, without the exterior weights, was 18.5 pounds. With the internal weights and the exterior weights, it's 22.5 pounds. So I picked up 4 pounds, about 3 on the external, about 1 on the internal, more or less. And so I got this all put back together and we're getting it on paper today. Don't have a whole lot. I got 20, it looks like, 20 rounds. I just shot some on paper. This is way high. Every time I take this off and put it back on, you gotta come back out here and sort it all out. So I'm about over taking this action and barrel off. My luck is I get it all the way I want it and my barrel goes on me. My guess is I probably have about 2,500 rounds on this, more or less. I'm shooting today the 133 Burger Hybrid Hunter, or Hunter Elite Hunter, whatever. 133 grain bullet. I'm shooting that over 39 grains of H4350. This H4350 should have this about 2720 feet per second. It's kind of one of my pet loads, I guess you could say. I like it for many reasons, but you know, I can get this thing over 3,000 feet per second, but I really don't want to run it that hard because I really don't want to put the barrel through that type of abuse. If I can keep from it, I'm trying to get as many shots out of this thing as I can. So we'll see what happens today. Like I said, I've already got it on paper a little bit. We're going to fine tune this now. Stay tuned. Like I said, those other weights didn't fit very well, and I was like, I'll send them back. I waited too long to send them back, and then I was like, well, I'll use them on another rifle and another build one of these days, and never got around to it. And I sold them to my buddy Josh, who has them on his rifle. We're back out here at 100 yards now. Got a target cam down there on the target dot. Hopefully I can get this on target pretty quickly. Now my other little experiment is like a slap in the face, I tell you.
Hi, my name is Joe. I use she, her pronouns anonymous.
I didn't think that lead would fuck it up as much as it did, but it did. And so be it. Now you know. All right. About 2 inches high. Let's go ahead and shoot a group on it. I don't have my tools with me. Unfortunately, I don't think I got any Allen wrenches to get my zero stop set back. Let's go ahead and shoot a group, just see how it groups up. That was right on top of the target dot. I may have to work up a new load with this new setup because it does act differently. We'll see how this turns out here. I think I got 2 and 2. Either that or I got 3 and 1. Let's go down and have a look-see. There it was. There's my first shot, my second shot, third, fourth, fifth. It's got that weird flyer, low flyer in there on the second shot. I've noticed this load's doing that. I'll have, you know, especially at distance, I'll have, like the other day I was out here shooting at that plate, 3 or 4 bunched up and 1 low one. So I'm not so sure this 39 grain load has the mojo I thought it used to. I think it's lost a little bit of its mojo.
Are you flatlining and just not feeling the holiday spirit? Well, the reason for this is because you've lost your mojo.
She goes to Oxford University, gives this speech, and her husband that got cracked in the head, he's sitting there looking at her like she's crazy.
In the context of a fight between democracy and autocracy, not mine, but the version of populism, ethno-nationalist, fake news, the media, which is a protector of democracy, that version is contributing in countries other than our country and is a danger to democracy. We think democracy is on the ballot in America. It's a victory that we must win because it will only make matters worse if they have another stay, billionaire donors who don't want to pay taxes, suffocating the airways from the fossil fuel industry and the gun industry and the rest of that. What happens if he gets elected? Well, you can't let that happen because for us, this election is Washington crossing the Delaware.
Son of a bitch! Give me a drink!
I'll have to work up a new load for the Freedom stick up there. We're gonna go ahead and rip this at distance. We're gonna take this out to 460 and see where she be. All right, we have a tar cam down there on the steel plate. We're at about 460, maybe a little more, maybe that's 465-ish. Beautiful day. It's hot. There's barely a breeze, just a gentle breeze in my face. A whole dead center on the plate, no wind. Got a low under it, about a half mil, I think. Got the quail that's singing today, always good to hear. Wow. Bob, wait. Bob, wait. See what kind of group we get with this 39 grain load at 465-ish. Not low. Bob, wait. Go down and have a look. I'll paint that up. We got 8 more to go. That's kind of interesting. That's a 6-shot group. I think I got 3 and 3. Those are all together, I'll be happy, but I don't like that big fucking gap. Doesn't seem consistent. Ooh, orange. There we go. I got 8 shots left. Let's do an 8-shot group on this thing. Freshly painted target. Let's shoot them. Now the breeze is from behind me, ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. I'm not going to work up a load for this just yet. I have a new muzzle brake coming in, supposedly. I got one of those strike without warnings special. I don't know where that GoPro shut off, but it shut off in the middle of that shooting. Let's go down and have a look at this. This is an 8-shot group. Had one go right, the second to last shot. Had one low. There's always one low with this load. But it looks, other than that, looks like a pretty good group. Let's go check it out. What I was saying, I don't know, again, when this camera cut off, this fucking GoPro. Piece of shit. I don't know how much workup I'm gonna do just yet with this rifle and loads. I've got some N555 that just came in, so I'll have enough of it to work on a load with N555. This H43 is okay, you know. See if I can do a little bit better with some Vitovori. Anyway, I got this new muzzle brake coming. I ordered it a year ago, maybe over a year ago. It's a strike without warning, one of their limited edition deals, and I was supposed to have had it by September, August. They ran into some sort of problem with manufacturing and blah blah blah. I wrote him an email the other day. I said, yo, last I'd heard from him was an update. I'd emailed him in December. He sent me an update in March. Said, hey, we're working on them. I'd emailed him again, hadn't heard back. I was like, dude, I'm going to turn you into the FTC. He's like, what are you talking about? I've sent 5 updates since March. I'm like, did you what? You didn't get them? I said, well, obviously not. So supposedly it's sent updates, and supposedly it's going to be sent out at the end of this month. So we'll see.
This is what it has come to. Here is where it shall be decided.
Greetings from the Humongous.
In a world without gas.
The Humongous rules the wasteland.
I'm gravely disappointed that
I'll go hold my breath. Out here cutting the field for hay today. Got her all done too. That ain't all bad. 8-shot group. That was my second to last. Had one go right, but the wind did change. It started coming from behind me. And one low one always. Maybe 2 low ones. Shit, paint ain't dry yet. I'll have to see if that's 2 or 1, but for sure 1. Other than that, I think my white dot was, I have no idea where my white dot is. I blasted it off. I'm guessing right in there somewhere. So not too bad. I'll take that, I guess. Again, I'm gonna work up a low with some Vitovori N555. We'll give that a shot, and I'll hopefully get some of these 135 grain burgers in. Everybody's been out of them for a while. It's been a while since they've been available, so hopefully some of those come up and I can get some of those. Ultimately, I'd like to maybe shoot that bullet for a little more consistency. We'll see. But anyhow, folks, time for me to go home. I was here last night. My daughter had her 14th birthday party out here at the Freedom Farm. I had a bunch of family out early on in the day, and she had some girlfriends spend the night, and so I'm gonna go home, get a shower, get cleaned up, edit this video, and hopefully post it tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to check me out. Hit that bell notification. Check your subscription status. YouTube has been unsubscribing some of my viewers and subscribers, so check that out. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give me a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Till next time, y'all. Stay safe and stay free. Got Jimmy over there cutting the hay. I'm gonna finish up some mowing while he's doing that.
There's a lot you can do in terms of cutting. Tremendous amount of things you can cut. Let me be precise. Tremendous amount of things you can do, not cut. He said, but the bottom line is...
That's all, folks.